how much of the health insurance premium is attributable to my child? I'm Tulsa Attorney James Worth, and that is the question we have regarding custody cases and child support in Oklahoma. So as part of the Oklahoma child support guidelines, an obligor, a parent that's responsible for paying child support, is generally ordered to pay a pro-rata share or percentage of a health insurance premium. However, the total health insurance premium is usually different than the amount attributable to the child. So how do you determine how much is attributable to the child, and therefore how much is the amount that you're going to be paying a percentage of? This is something that we deal with on a regular basis, and if you don't follow the numbers closely, it might be something that you could get an order where you're ordered to pay more than you otherwise should. Because normally we get these total amounts. You get the information from the employer, says the total amount of health insurance is, for example, $500 per month. But if there are adults on that plan, that needs to be excluded. So usually employers have charts that says, okay, if it's just the employee, it's this amount. If it's an employee and another adult, it's this amount. If it's a full family, then it's this amount. So you want to look at the differences in those policies to find out how much of the total policy is attributable to the adults. And then you want to remove that amount so you only have the amount attributable to the kids. Then sometimes we have multiple kids on that policy. Sometimes there's kids that are involved in this order, and then maybe there'd be children if the mother has kids with another parent or the father has kids with another parent that may be not involved in that. So you want to look at the total number of children that are on that health insurance policy. You want to divide the premium associated to the kids by that amount to determine the amount applicable per child. Then you want to multiply that by the number of kids that are in your applicable order, and that is the appropriate health insurance premium for you to determine what your obligation is going to be based off of. So if you're ordered to pay, say, 50% of that, then it's going to be half of that amount. So there's a little bit of math involved, and it does require documentation from the insurance company. If it's through your employer, you want to get with your HR rep to get all that information, same information you'd get when you're signing up for that. But it says it's this amount if this, it's that amount if that, to work all of those numbers. But if you're dealing with this circumstance, a little error there could cost you a lot more money in the long run. We're talking about over 18 years, so you want to be careful about that. If you've got questions related to Oklahoma child support, family law in Oklahoma, you're going to want to talk to an attorney about that privately and confidentially. To get that scheduled with somebody at my office, you want to go online to makelawEasy.com.